Welcome to your 10th stop on tour, the Lahaina Banyan Tree Park. From here, we actually have 3 different waypoints to discuss. This plot of land was the site of that fort that was built in 1832 and demolished in 1854 for those bricks to be reused to construct the prison. In the far corner of the land, you can see a replica of a corner of the fort made from those same coral reef bricks. This shows where the fort would have sat, but it would have taken most of this land on the block. When it was taken down in 1854, the land was a large open space, right near the harbor and in the center of town. Governor Ho'opili had the 2-story building constructed which you can now see on this land. This was the old Lahaina Courthouse, though it was more than just a courthouse. It also held the sheriff's office, customs agency, and governor's office. This was the satellite office of the Hawaiian government, based out of Honolulu, for Maui. This remains the case until the 1970s, when the Lahaina Civic Center was constructed just north of town on the uphill side of the highway. A century prior, in 1873, the sheriff of the time, William Owen Smith, planted a tree in front of this courthouse. When he planted the banyan tree, it was a singular trunk, only 8 feet tall. Today, the original trunk is 60 feet tall, and there are another 35 trunks that have joined that first one. Banyan trees first grow up, then out, then down. Hair-like tendrils extend towards the ground from the branches of the tree. When these tendrils reach the ground, they burrow in and become roots. Those roots send a pheromone back through the tree saying, "Hey, I found water," and more tendrils follow the rooted one down into the ground. Over time, as these tendrils grow outward in yearly rings, they begin to engulf one another. Over years and years, they start to look like a singular trunk. Exploring around the banyan tree, you will see trunks in various stages of this growth pattern. This species of tree is native to India, but can be found all around the equator in places tropical enough to support them. They are found in Miami, Houston, South Carolina, and other places, but this specific tree in Lahaina is the largest banyan tree in the U.S. When Smith planted this tree, he intended it to represent a new hope for the town's economy. There was turmoil at the time. Whaling was coming to a close, and though the sugarcane era had begun, it had not yet proven its prosperity. The new hope worked, just not during his lifetime. Here we are, 147 years later, and it is the most visited tourist attraction in all of West Maui. You're almost through your tour, with only 2 stops left. So off we go to the point of Lahaina. I'll see you there.